Hey, but what about that time Ray danced with Luke? That was really cute.
Wait, what?
No, not in a weird way.
Weird. I wasn't even thinking along those lines, but now I am. Thanks.
Well, hi there, folks. This is Force Ghost Luke. I just thought I'd take a little break from harassing my nephew, who's currently sipping calf awkwardly with his girlfriend / arch enemy, to present to you this little video. Now, I don't know about you, but Star Wars Episode 9 can't come soon enough for me. I'm really looking forward to seeing how J.J. Abrams will wrap up the new trilogy come the end of 2019. Man, that's a long time from now. Unless you're watching this in the future. And in that case, I hope it was a kick-ass movie. And I really hope none of this stuff happened in the telling of that final tale.
The top 10 things we don't want to see in Star Wars Episode 9. 10.
The Wilhelm Scream. Whether or not The Last Jedi was your cup of tea, I'm sure many Star Wars fans can agree that it was a refreshing departure to get a break from that tired, old, yet very difficult to impersonate soundbite. We here at the Farce Awakens applaud Rian Johnson for leaving out the infamous overused effect. Thank you, Rian Johnson. We hope JJ continues to let Wilhelm stay dead.
9.
Super BB-8. Now, one area we feel Ryan went a teensy bit overboard was with his use of the formerly adorable BB-8. The droid went from cute and endearing to overly heroic and unbelievable. And yes, I know Star Wars is full of unbelievable stuff. That aside, it sort of harkened back to the prequels, where R2-D2 suddenly had way more capabilities than he had in the original trilogy, and it all just looked incredibly stupid. Please, JJ, let's put BB-8 back in his place as Poe's trusty little sidekick with less superhero greatness, and for God's sake, let's keep him out of the driver's seat of any more ATSTs. Thanks!
8.
A cheeseball happy ending. Some people will probably disagree with this, but we feel an overly happy, cheerful conclusion to a Star Wars movie just doesn't feel right. Singing dancing Ewoks. Parade on Naboo full of Gungans. Okay, that movie was already screwed up. A different ending probably wouldn't have helped it very much. Don't get us wrong, we're not saying we're hoping for misery or against a happy ending. We're just basically saying we don't want the final shot of Episode 9 to be a goofy, laughing family portrait situation.
7.
Another super weapon. It's probably safe to assume that everyone's on the same page with us here. It would take an absolute act of lunacy to build another Star Wars movie around the Resistance / Rebellion trying to defeat a giant sphere of death, or any other sort of weapon of mass destruction. It's been done several times. Enough said.
6.
Leaving Force Ghost Luke out. Now, I personally would have had this higher on the list, okay? I told my naughty, nefarious nephew that if he struck me down, I'd always be with him. And, you know, he didn't exactly strike me down, but I think it still counts, because if I hadn't have burned all that energy in distracting his dumbass, I'd still be alive. Most likely. And my parting words were, see you around, kid. So let's see some Luke and Kylo's head action. Just think of the fun we could have.
5.
Bad Rosemance. Ugh, do we really need to see Rose and Finn cuddling in the corner? It's not believable. There's no chemistry. I'd be more inclined to believe Rose would have a crush on someone like Rey. Or maybe Connix if we think Rey already has her hands full with possible suitors. And then perhaps Finn and Poe can finally spend some quality time together. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Okay, I know, I'm pipe dreaming. Pun intended. Bottom line, we love Rose, just not as Finn's lady. Let's find something more fulfilling for her character to do. No offense, Finn.
4.
Padawans. We've been hearing fans' speculative murmurings that Rey is gonna teach a new generation of Jedi. This would probably involve casting loads of young kids. And we here at the Farce Awakens hate kids. Okay, not really. We just don't like them. In our Star Wars movies. Save for maybe little bit parts here and there in flashbacks or being yanked out of harm's way during a gritty battle sequence. But honestly, those things have already been done. So how about just leaving the kids out this time, eh? Huh? Eh?
3,
Casually mentioning Leia's passing in the opening crawl. Now I know this is a toughie. It's not gonna be easy to handle a situation where a much beloved actor is no longer with us, and the story is not yet done being told. And thankfully, we have been promised there shall be no CGI Leia and probably no recasting. But I think everyone can agree that trying to resolve the issue in the opening crawl would just be an easy way out, and it would leave the audience feeling more than a little bit slighted. I personally wouldn't know how to solve this problem, but I have high hopes that a talented storyteller could.
2,
The uglification of Kylo Ren. Can you hear the fangirls screaming? Not happy screams. Screams of rage if this happens. Just because our conflicted villain hasn't decided to embrace the light yet, doesn't mean he has to go all ass-face Emperor ugly already, right? I mean, wouldn't it be way more interesting to keep him scrumptious while he's busy being evil? I mean, come on. Don't shave his head, don't melt his skin, and please, let's burn those high-waisted pants. Hashtag, keep Kylo pretty. I know I'm his uncle, this is creepy, right?
1,
Making a middle-of-the-road movie to please the masses. We all know that The Last Jedi had Star Wars fans bitterly divided. And a lot of the ones who didn't like it sure wanted to tell everyone, loudly. It would be pretty tragic if J.J. Abrams made a movie that tiptoed around on eggshells and took no risks in the hopes of not pissing people off. We want to see something deep and daring, even if it doesn't please everyone, because let's face it, no matter what sort of Star Wars movie gets made, there's always going to be plenty of people bitching and moaning about it when all is said and done. And that's it. The top 10 things we here at the Farce Awakens don't want to see in Star Wars Episode 9. But hey, that's just us. What's on your list? Do you heartily disagree with any of our choices? Did you enjoy Super BB-8? Do you long to see an ugly Kylo? Or maybe Rose and Finn sitting in a tree? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and let the debate begin. May the farce be with you always. Come on, don't shave his head, don't melt his skin, and please, let's burn those high-waisted pants.